India News 24-hour.
TIMESOFINDIA.com updated December 20, 2017, 1920 ISTThe Delhi metro train had on Tuesday crashed into the wall at Kalindi Kunj depot when it rolled back on a ramp while being taken for washing. There were no casualties, according to the Dmrc, which blamed the incident on human error and negligence. New Delhi. A day after a Delhi metro train crashed into a wall 6 days before its commissioning with the scheduled launch of the Magenta line by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation Dmrc suspended 4 employees, ANI reported. Poll: would you feel comfortable traveling in a driverless Delhi metro train? The Delhi metro train had on Tuesday crashed into the wall at Kalindi Kunj depot when it rolled back on a ramp while being taken for washing. Delhi Metro Rail Corporation suspends 4 employees after an empty metro train on trial run broke through boundary at ISTThe ANI at ANI 1,513,774,064,000. There were no casualties, according to the Dmrc, which blamed the incident on human error and negligence during maintenance and asserted it would have no bearing on the December 25 launch. A Dmrc official said that the empty train, part of Metro's new generation driverless fleet, broke through a portion of the boundary wall at the depot around 3:40 p.m. as it rolled back. A trial train was moved from the workshop without testing the brake system, as a result of which, while the train was moving up the ramp for washing, it rolled back and hit the adjacent boundary wall, the Dmrc said in a statement. The end of the train which hit the wall suffered damage and a portion of the wall collapsed, suggesting that the collision was quite intense. A high-level inquiry by a committee of 3 officers of the rank of executive directors has been ordered, the Dmrc said earlier. Prima facie, it appears to be a case of human error and negligence, and appropriate action will be taken after the inquiry, PTI quoted the Dmrc statement as saying. The managing director of Dmrc, Mangu Singh, said that mainline operations on this line are absolutely safe, with a high level of automation, and has been thoroughly checked and cleared by the Commissioner of Metro Rail Safety for passenger operations. Today's incident was a manual error during maintenance and has nothing to do with the trials or passenger safety during future operations, he said. The Delhi government, meanwhile, also sought a report from the Dmrc on the incident, with Transport Minister Kailash Gehlot tweeting, "Shocking lapse, there can be no compromise on passenger safety." The Dmrc and the Delhi government are engaged in a running feud over the recent rise in commuting fares. The Arvind Kejriwal government continues to insist that the fare hike should be rolled back. The train was to be pressed into service on the 12.38 km long Botanical Garden Kakaji Mandir section, which is part of the Magenta line coming up as part of Metro's Phase 3 construction. Only on Tuesday, the Dmrc had announced that the section will be inaugurated by PM Modi on December 25. The inauguration was very much on track, a Metro official said, stressing the accident will not have any bearing on the services on the new corridor. As per Dmrc's laid-down norms, when a train enters a workshop depot, the brakes of the train are decommissioned so that the train and its systems, including the brakes, can be freely checked. Once the train is again recommissioned, the brakes are tested by the maintenance staff in the depot before the train leaves the shed. The train movement inside the workshop area is done manually and not by the signaling system. Prima facie, it appears, this was not done, and subsequently, the person who took charge of the train from the maintenance staff also did not check the brake and proceeded with the train up to the washing plant built on a ramp. While stopping at the ramp, since the brakes were not available, the train rolled back, causing this incident, the Dmrc said. Otherwise, when a train is on service, its brakes are largely guided by the automatic signaling system and controlled from the Operations Control Center OCC, one of which is housed inside the Metro headquarters itself. Earlier, in November 2016, 2 trains, on trial, had grazed each other at the same depot. With inputs from PTI, get latest news live updates on the go on your PC with News app. Download the Times of India News app for your device. Related history in orbit, flip popular life buzz. TheProfessional.net. Lani Delhi HC asks AIIMS to examine pregnant girl seeking abortion. Max Group claims stay on hospital license cancellation order for Ram Rahim followers held for torching rail coaches.